Crowds of fans queued outside Waterstones on Bold Street to see Chris Evans sign his new book. Reporter Peter Elson met up with the Ginger DJ to find out what it was like writing the memoir.
Didn't talk to anybody. I will for the next book, that's for sure, because I've had a few texts and emails saying that's actually not what happened. I got one last night, and I said, would you mind? They went, no, don't mind at all, but you need to know what really happened. I go, well, from my point of view, I thought that's what happened.
Chris was also keen to praise local talent, especially a certain young Liverpool DJ.
Seeing JC at Juice FM, 25 years old, started when he was 12, having the time of his life. And also, what's an eye-opener for me is I was asked the other day, where would the next me come from, the next Moores come from, the next Tarrant come from? Are there the breeding grounds anymore? And I have to say, I said there probably aren't. But seeing what's happening there today, I think there probably are.
The former TFI Friday presenter autographed his new book for fans, but was already planning the sequel.
What happens in the next 10 years, 12 years, 97 to now, especially with the breakfast show coming into play, there's so much there. We're going to have to move so quickly. There's the whole court case, there's going to America, living in America, marrying Billy, her getting a job on Doctor Who, trying to cling on to the money, then losing the money, and then off again, and Billy starting acting, and then me thinking, right, what am I going to do? And then trying to hatch my way back into radio generally, and having the first meeting with Radio 2, which I'll never forget, with Leslie Douglas. And she said, so what are you going to do? I said, well, I thought, how about this? And she said, oh, that's the last thing I thought you'd say, which I'm interested in. Then at the launch, a lot of the people who were in the book, we invited along, and they came. Yeah. And I obviously was sort of ready for that, but nowhere near as ready as I needed to be, because I looked around this room, and there were the chapters of the book in human form, and all smiling at me, and all really happy to be there, and that was very touching. All my bosses, who are still very big, important people, all in the same room. They'd never met each other, these guys. Yeah. And suddenly we're chapter 4. We're chapter 11. How are you doing? Over there's chapter 7. And again, even the launch, I'd do that differently, slightly. I'd talk about the people in the room more next time. Yeah. And there will be a next time, hopefully.